Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is March 3rd, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament. We are in the book of Exodus, and we're going to read chapter 6, verse 10 to chapter 7, verse 13 today. All right, so Moses is going to come before Pharaoh, Moses and Aaron. Right before that, we get everyone's favorite part of the Old Testament. We get a genealogy. So we're going to see family of Moses, family of Aaron, some of the families of Israel, and the descendants that are right there right now in Egypt. We follow that with Aaron and Moses coming before Pharaoh. Again, Moses is told Aaron what to say. Aaron's going to speak the words to Pharaoh. Aaron has his staff, and he's going to do the first sign, which is to throw it down, and it's going to turn into snakes. But it doesn't impress Pharaoh, because Pharaoh has magicians and conjurers and fakers and whatever you want to call them, and they can do a similar trick because they all throw theirs down and they also turn to snakes. So we want to see, as we're reading here, that contrast between what God's doing, because God's miracles are going to start ramping up more and more miraculous as they go, and we're going to see Pharaoh's magicians try and match those as much as they can, and eventually they can't match them anymore. So let's go ahead and we're going to read Exodus chapter 6 verse 10 to 7:13. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Go in, tell Pharaoh king of Egypt to let the children of Israel go out of his land. And Moses spoke before the Lord, saying, The children of Israel have not heeded me. How then shall Pharaoh heed me? For I am of uncircumcised lips. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, and gave them a command for the children of Israel and for the Pharaoh king of Egypt, to bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. These are the heads of their fathers' houses. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, were Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. These were the families of Reuben. And the sons of Simeon were Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jehin, Zohar, and Shaul, the son of a Canaanite woman. These are the families of Simeon. These are the names of the sons of Levi according to their generations, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. And the years of the life of Levi were 137. The sons of Gershon were Libni and Shimi according to their families. And the sons of Kohath were Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. And the years of the life of Kohath were 133. The sons of Merari were Mali and Mushi. These are the families of Levi according to their generations. Now Amram took for himself Jochebed, his father's sister, as wife, and she bore him Aaron and Moses. And the years of the life of Amram were 137. The sons of Ishar were Korah, Nepheg, and Zichri, and the sons of Uzziel were Mishael, Izaphan, and Zithri. Aaron took to himself Elisheba, daughter of Amminadab, sister of Nahshon, his wife, and she bore him Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And the sons of Korah were Aser, Elkanah, and Abisaph. These are the families of the Korhites. Eleazar, Aaron's son, took for himself one of the daughters of Putiel, his wife, and she bore him Phinehas. These are the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites according to their families. These are the same Aaron and Moses to whom the Lord said, Bring out the children of Israel from the land of Egypt according to their armies. These are the ones who spoke to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to bring out the children of Israel from Egypt. These are the same Moses and Aaron. And it came to pass on the day the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, that the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, I am the Lord. Speak to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, all that I say to you. But Moses said before the Lord, Behold, I am of uncircumcised lips, and how shall Pharaoh heed me? So the Lord said to Moses, See, I have made you as God to Pharaoh, and Aaron your brother shall be your prophet. You shall speak all that I command you, and Aaron your brother shall tell Pharaoh to send the children of Israel out of his land, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh will not heed you, so that I may lay my hand on Egypt and bring my armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I stretch out my hand on Egypt and bring out the children of Israel from among them. Then Moses and Aaron did so, just as the Lord commanded them. So they did. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old when they spoke to Pharaoh. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh speaks to you, saying, Show a miracle for yourselves, then you shall say to Aaron, Take your rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and let it become a serpent. So Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh, and they did so just as the Lord commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. But Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers and the magicians of Egypt. They also did in the manner with their enchantments. For every man threw down his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. And Pharaoh's heart grew hard, and he did not heed them, as the Lord had said. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.